Guys, so we have Robert Hanning here, who has just gone through his first Rapid Concept workshop. Wanted to ask you a few questions about the experience you've had so far. I guess as a starting point, there's obviously countless developers that are out there in the marketplace. And I guess in your own experience, what kind of made you pick Appster in the first place?
Look, I searched for app developers, as you do.
Yep.
Came up with Appster as pretty much one of the top search results. So I looked into it, and I like to do a little bit of research, and you could just see that Appster was making news, was making waves, and that was pretty quickly, evident that you're one of the bigger players, and you could tell with the reviews that you're getting in the financial reviews and those magazines. Yeah, I could see that was happening. So it was an easy decision really. I didn't look around too much because you can tell that there's a confidence with Appster, and there was an approach. Also, I didn't want to go outside of the Australian boundary because I wanted someone that was contactable.
Yeah. It makes a big difference, doesn't it, obviously, having that something on ground soil, so to speak.
Yeah, because you don't want to just send your idea away and have it come back. Yeah. That's not your idea at all.
Yeah, 100%. And obviously you've just stepped out of the workshop, so it's still pretty fresh in your head, and you've probably a lot of ideas kind of running around there still. But how would you sort of describe, I guess, your experience at this point?
The workshop was great. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It was like, okay, because I was eager to get in there. I was just like, all right, I've got to get in there and get this up on the board so we can get it off to development. But through the process, it really showed me how it's all going to work out. And from what I had to what it turned out to be, it just made me feel so much more confident with the product and with what I'm going forward with, because you always have that doubt. It's like you have those moments where you go, I love this, it's going to happen, it's going to work. And then you just have those moments of doubt. But then when it's actually visual for you, you can see it, and it's just giving me so much more confidence, and it's giving me this real buzz. It's like I'm tingling,
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm passionate about it, and it's good to see the passion come back to me from the people that I work with, because I could see that it was evident that Tom and the other guys I worked with, Dan, they were all very passionate and had the passion that I did, and that their focus was keeping me focused. So it was great. Where it's an idea, and then it's a reality. It's like you need to do this, you need to do that, and just the way it was broken down into these are the parts we need to work on and get that part sorted out. That part, the user stories. That was the sort of validation that I got from the whole process.
Okay, excellent. So it really made it a little bit more achievable.
Yeah.
From a concept stage, you have an idea in your head.
Yeah.
It really kind of chunks it down into workable bite-sized pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Excellent. So I guess anyone who's watching this who is considering stepping into the app space, really at the sort of concept stage, any sort of advice that you'd give them at this point?
Advice for going into, look, if it's a passion, then you've got to follow it. That's a tough one. It's because for me, it was really clear. So if it's clear for you, then you got to do it, because like a concept is only a concept until you workshop it, and then it becomes a reality. And the difference, it's cliche that that you either have the thought and you do something about it, or you have a thought and it fades away and someone else will do it. You got to get in touch really with people who know what they're doing, because it's overwhelming. But when you've got a team, then it's not, because I know I had a good idea, but I didn't know how to execute it. So if you've got the idea and you think it's a doable idea, definitely contact you guys and see if it's executable, and I'm sure it will be.